Hey, it's Jake Query, and it's the night before the 106th Indy 500. By the time you're watching this, the race will have already taken place. Somebody would have taken that swig of milk. But you know what's the best swig in Indianapolis? Fountain Square Brewing Company. Look, there's a lot I love about my hometown. I love the race. I love the history of Indianapolis. That's why it's great here to be in Fountain Square, because Fountain Square is nostalgic, it's cool, it's hip, and Fountain Square Brewing is just, like not even a block and a half south, 1301 Barth Street is technically the address, but it's just south of Fountain Square itself. But come inside, let me show you what it is about this microbrew that makes it special. There's a lot, actually. It's a great place to hang with your friends. Tuesday to Sunday, 4 to 9, that's the hours. But you really get hit in every possible sense. Your sense of taste goes without saying. Fabulous beers, 7 of them as a matter of fact, also meads and ciders. The beers brewed fresh right here. Your sight. Yeah, they got artwork right on the wall. It's for sale as well. Love looking at the artwork while you're enjoying a cold beer. And then, of course, the sounds. It might be the sounds of live music taking place on the stage. It might be the sounds of the pinball machines that you'll see over in the corner where you can have the vision. And also, of course, the reactionary time in the pinballs while you're enjoying a cold beer. You can walk right up, get one of those 7 different beers. Fountain Square Brewing again, Tuesday until Sunday, 4 until 9. Beer made fresh right here. I absolutely love it and would love to enjoy perfection in a pint with you. Okay, so now this is where the magic happens,
That's where the magic happens. This is our brewery. The quick 10-cent tour of the brewery. We have the brew house over here. It's a mash tun and a kettle. 3 basic ingredients in beer: water, hops, barley.
Gotcha.
All end up in there, superheat it. From there, the work.
They end up in there for how long?
It depends on the beer, but about an hour and a half.
That's it?
Yeah,
Okay.
it's about an hour and a half to get through the boil.
I
They
been
call
there
it.
for like a day.
Yeah, no.
Is that a problem?
Yeah, that's probably might be a problem. But so where the next thing comes in is then they move to the fermenters. So these big stainless steel tanks to the fermenters. So that's where the other part of the magic happens. That's where all this water becomes alcohol.
Okay.
So you add the yeast. Yeast eats sugar. The sugar, the 2 byproducts of the yeast eating the sugar are carbon dioxide and alcohol.
Okay.
So that's where we actually turn basically hoppy barley water into actually beer.
And is the alcohol content determined upon how long that process takes?
It is. It's determined on a lot of things. The yeast itself, the fermentable sugars. Every alcohol is fermented by some sort of sugar. For us, it's malt. For the mead that we make at New Day, it's honey. And then for wine, it's the grapes.
So
right?
when you make the perfect beer, which you have 7 of them.
Yeah, 7
But
perfect
working
beers.
man's, let's say the perfect beer, right? So when you make the perfect beer, do you immediately say, this was perfect, so let's write down exactly how long it took and make sure that we replicate that every single time?
Exactly.
And that's the challenge, right?
Yep. So I look at it like this. Brewing is like baking. It's not cooking. Baking, it's a science. Cooking is, you have the mad chef doing all kinds of weird stuff. It may not turn out the same every time. What we want is consistency. So it's like baking cookies. If you put too much, baking soda in your cookies, it's not going to be right. If we do one thing wrong along the process, it's not going to be exactly the way it was before. So the whole process is consistency.
So I've never done anything perfect in my life. You do it every day.
No, I don't do it.
But
Let me
here
just
they
say
do it
this.
every day.
I
This
just
is
run
where
things.
perfection happens.
Yeah.
Work with me, right?
Yeah,
I mean, honestly though, it has to be perfect, right?
Yep, it's perfect or it goes down the drain.
Right.
That's kind of what we do. It can be an expensive mistake when things go wrong.
And this happens every day?
We don't brew every single day. We brew 3 times a week, though.
Okay.
Yep, 3 days a week.
But I'll tell you what, the best part about that is you come in here Tuesday through Sunday from 4 to 9, and you are getting fresh beer.
Fresh beer.
Like fresh beer.
Fresh beer. I mean, oftentimes the beer that you're drinking is made that day.
It's perfection in a pint.
It's my perfection in a pint.
Cool.
You just wrote our new,
You like that?
logos.
All
yeah.
right.
So from the fermenters, they are then moved into the serving tanks, which are in these coolers. That's the final resting place. And then from the serving tanks, they go into package. This is our bottling line. We do bottles and cans. We use mobile canning, so a guy with a mobile canning unit will come in here, hook up the tanks, and we can.
And you can come in here and buy a can.
Come in here and buy cans.
You can buy a growler.
Buy a growler. You can do all of that here. You can hit your Kroger, hit your Big Red, hit your 21st Amendments. All of your local stores carry our product, which is pretty great. So from the serving tanks, it either goes into bottles, cans, or kegs.
Okay.
And then that's about the way it works.
You could eat off the floor in here, though.
Well, that's the way we do. That's right.
You know what I mean? Here's the thing. Here's how you know this place is perfection. If it's not perfect, it goes down the drain.
Absolutely.
Yet there are 0 moisture stains on the floor. You know why? Because nothing gets poured down the drain because everything that's created is perfect,
Probably
right?
because we haven't brewed since Thursday, to be honest.
Well, that's okay. Work with me, Luke. Work with me, right? All right. Well, based on that, I think we need to go get a working man's, right?
Working man's
All right, let's do it. It's perfection in a pint.
Here you go, Jake.
Perfection in a pint. That's what it is. It's exactly what it is.
Jake's just over here writing copy.
And I will tell you, it's fresh.